In his commentary to the Shabbat LaHashem of Pasuk 2, Rashi states, L'Shem Hashem. Ostensibly, he is defining the LaHashem component as meaning for the purpose, for the honor, for the sake of Hashem. That the resting of Shemitah, the Shabbat, is to do honor, to give honor to Hashem. And goes on to say, as did the Torah Kahanim, Kashem Shene'emar b'Shabbat Bereshit. Just as the term Shabbat LaHashem is used with respect to mitzvah Shabbat, the keeping of Shabbat, so too will be the connotation with respect to the observation of Shemitah. At first glance, one could suggest that both the Torah Kahanim and Rashi are addressing the same issue, namely the Shabbat LaHashem. But if this be the case, we will need to address some of the specific differences between the two approaches, that of the Torah Kahanim and that of Rashi. Clearly, the source for Rashi's interpretation is the Torah Kahanim. A careful reading of both sources, however, will highlight some of the differences. But first, the similarities. They both make reference to a Gzera Shava between Shabbat and Shemitah. Rashi, however, interprets or comments on the words Shabbat LaHashem as L'Shem Hashem, for the purpose of Hashem, for the honor of Hashem, and seems to use the Gzera Shava as a support for his interpretation. Torah Kahanim, on the other hand, makes no mention of the interpretation of Shabbat LaHashem, as if to state that the Gzera Shava is a standalone commentary in which Shabbat is linked to Shemitah, but does not provide us with any indication as to the purpose of the Gzera Shava. Conversely, Torah Kohanim amplifies and explains the Gzera Shava, while Rashi merely makes a reference to the Gzera Shava. Torah Kohanim writes, just as the words Shabbat LaHashem are mentioned with respect to Shabbat, Kach ne'emar Shabbat LaHashem b'Shvi'it. So too, the word Shabbat LaHashem is mentioned with respect to Shemitah. Rashi's words are merely Kashem shene'emar b'Shabbat Bereshit, that the words Shabbat LaHashem are mentioned here as they are mentioned in Shmot as part of the Aseret HaDibur. The statement that the year of Shemitah is a Shabbat LaHashem is mentioned twice in Perek Chaf Hei. The first time in Pasuk Bet, Pasuk 2, and then again in Pasuk 4. Which brings us to the third anomaly. Both Rashi and Torah Kohanim make mention of the Gzera Shava between Shemitah and Shabbat. Rashi, however, bases this on the Shabbat LaHashem in Pasuk 2, while Torah Kahanim offers this as an explanation to the Shabbat LaHashem in Pasuk 4. Summing up the three anomalies, the first was the fact that Rashi introduces the Gzera Shava with an interpretation for Shabbat LaHashem as L'Shem Hashem. This is not done by the Torah Kahanim. Anomaly number two, the lack of detail as to the content of the Gzera Shava, once again as opposed to the Torah Kahanim. The third problem lies in the fact that the Gzera Shava, as far as Rashi is concerned, is based upon Pasuk 2, while for Torah Kahanim it is based upon Pasuk 4.